Our story begins millions of years ago in the heart of Africa. This vast and diverse continent, with its sprawling savannas and dense forests, was the cradle of humanity. It was here that our earliest ancestors took their first steps, embarking on a journey that would shape the course of human history. Early humans lived as hunter-gatherers. They roamed the land in search of food, relying on their keen instincts and deep understanding of the natural world. Their survival depended on their ability to hunt animals and gather edible plants, fruits and nuts. They used simple tools made of stone and bone. These rudimentary implements were crafted with great skill and ingenuity, allowing early humans to perform a variety of tasks essential for their survival. These tools helped them hunt animals and gather food. With sharp stone blades, they could cut through tough hides and sinews, while bone tools were used for digging and processing plant materials. Life was difficult, but they learned to survive. They built shelters to protect themselves from the elements and learned to make fire, which provided warmth, light, and a means to cook food. They formed communities and developed language. These early social structures allowed them to share knowledge, pass down traditions, and work together more effectively. This allowed them to communicate and work together. Cooperation was key to their success. Whether in hunting large game or defending against predators, these early humans were curious about the world around them. Their curiosity drove them to explore new territories, observe animal behaviors, and experiment with different tools and techniques. They created art on cave walls. These early artistic expressions were more than just decorations. They were a means of communication and a way to record important events and stories. The paintings depicted animals and scenes from their lives. Through these images, we gain insight into their daily activities, spiritual beliefs, and the challenges they faced. These artistic expressions tell us about their beliefs and their understanding of the world. They reveal a deep connection to nature and a desire to make sense of their surroundings. They were our ancestors taking the first steps on a long journey. Their resilience and adaptability laid the groundwork for future generations. These early humans slowly migrated out of Africa. Over thousands of years, they spread across the globe, adapting to new environments and overcoming countless obstacles. They spread to different parts of the world. From the icy tundras of the north to the dense jungles of the south, early humans demonstrated remarkable versatility and endurance. They adapted to new environments and climates. This adaptability was crucial for their survival, allowing them to thrive in diverse and often harsh conditions. They faced challenges and made incredible discoveries along the way. The mastery of fire, the development of new tools, and the creation of social networks were all milestones in their journey. Their journey laid the foundation for the civilizations that would follow. The skills and knowledge they accumulated were passed down through generations, shaping the future of humanity. The Stone Age represents a time of remarkable adaptation and ingenuity. It was a period of constant learning and innovation, driven by the need to survive and thrive. It was the beginning of our story, marked by the slow but steady development of tools, language, and social structures. These early advancements set the stage for the complex societies that would emerge in the millennia to come. These innovations would pave the way for the next chapter in human history, the agricultural revolution. This monumental shift would transform human societies, leading to the rise of civilizations and the world as we know it today. Around 10,000 years ago, something incredible happened. Humans discovered how to cultivate plants and domesticate animals. This marked the beginning of the agricultural revolution. This revolution would transform human history forever. It allowed humans to settle in one place and grow their own food. With a surplus of food, populations grew. Villages transformed into larger settlements. People began to specialize in different crafts and skills. This led to the development of new technologies and the rise of trade. The agricultural revolution also led to the development of social structures. People needed ways to organize themselves and their resources. They created governments, laws, and social hierarchies. This period laid the foundation for the rise of civilizations. This revolution was a pivotal turning point in our story. It marked a shift from a nomadic lifestyle to a more settled existence. It brought about the rise of agriculture, villages, and the first glimmers of civilization. The agricultural revolution paved the way for the rise of powerful civilizations. This monumental shift from nomadic lifestyles to settled farming communities allowed humans to produce surplus food, which in turn supported larger populations and the development of complex societies. In Mesopotamia, located between the Tigris and Euphrates rivers, the first cities emerged. These cities became the cradle of civilization, where people began to organize themselves into structured communities with distinct social hierarchies and governance systems. The Sumerians developed writing, mathematics, and astronomy. Their invention of cuneiform writing enabled them to record transactions, laws, and stories, laying the foundation for written history. Their advancements in mathematics and astronomy were crucial for agricultural planning and understanding celestial events. They built impressive ziggurats, towering temples that reached towards the heavens. These monumental structures were not only religious centers, but also symbols of the city-state's wealth and power. In Egypt, the Nile River provided life and sustenance. The predictable flooding of the Nile deposited nutrient-rich silt along its banks, creating fertile land ideal for agriculture. The Egyptians developed a sophisticated understanding of agriculture, engineering, and medicine. Their ability to harness the Nile's resources led to the construction of vast irrigation systems, while their medical knowledge was recorded in detailed papyri. They constructed magnificent pyramids and temples, testaments to their pharaohs and their beliefs in the afterlife. These structures, such as the Pyramids of Giza and the Temple of Karnak, remain some of the most iconic symbols of ancient engineering and religious devotion. The ancient Greeks gave us democracy, philosophy, and the Olympics. Their innovative political systems laid the groundwork for modern democratic governance, while their philosophical inquiries explored the nature of existence, ethics, and knowledge. Thinkers like Socrates, Plato, and Aristotle challenged conventional thinking and expanded the boundaries of human knowledge. Their works have influenced countless generations of scholars and continue to be studied and revered today. Greek artists and architects created works of enduring beauty, influencing art and architecture for centuries to come. Their sculptures, temples, and pottery reflect a deep appreciation for form, balance, and harmony. The Roman Empire, known for its military prowess and engineering, rose to prominence in Europe. Their disciplined legions and strategic innovations allowed them to conquer vast territories and maintain control over diverse populations. The Romans built roads, aqueducts, and impressive structures like the Colosseum. These engineering marvels facilitated trade, communication, and the movement of armies, contributing to the empire's stability and prosperity. They developed a sophisticated legal system and spread their culture throughout their vast empire. Roman law has influenced many modern legal systems, and their cultural achievements in literature, art, and architecture have left a lasting legacy. These ancient civilizations, each with their unique contributions, left an indelible mark on history. Their innovations in governance, science, and culture have shaped the world we live in today. They developed complex systems of governance, made groundbreaking advancements in science and technology, and left behind a rich cultural legacy that continues to inspire us today. From the written word to monumental architecture, their achievements remind us of the enduring power of human ingenuity and creativity. Section 4. The Rise of Faith and Kingdoms, the Middle Ages. After the fall of the Roman Empire, Europe entered a period known as the Middle Ages. This era marked a significant transformation in the social, political, and cultural landscapes of the continent. The once unified Roman territories fragmented into various smaller kingdoms and fiefdoms, each vying for power and influence. This era, spanning roughly from the 5th to the 15th centuries, saw the rise of powerful kingdoms and the spread of Christianity. Monarchs and nobles built grand castles and fortresses, establishing their dominance over the land. The feudal system became the backbone of medieval society, with lords granting land to vassals in exchange for military service and loyalty. The Catholic Church became a dominant force in Europe, influencing art, politics, and daily life. Magnificent cathedrals were constructed, showcasing the architectural prowess and religious devotion of the time. The church played a crucial role in education, with monasteries and convents serving as centers of learning and manuscript preservation. During this time, Islamic civilization flourished in the Middle East and North Africa. Cities like Baghdad, Cairo, and Cordoba became hubs of intellectual activity, attracting scholars from various parts of the world. The Islamic Golden Age saw remarkable advancements in science, philosophy, and the arts. Scholars made significant advancements in mathematics, astronomy, and medicine, preserving ancient knowledge and contributing to the Renaissance that would follow. They translated and built upon the works of Greek and Roman scholars, ensuring that this knowledge was not lost to time. The Islamic world was a center of learning and cultural exchange. Libraries and universities flourished, and scholars from different cultures and religions collaborated, sharing ideas and knowledge. This intellectual cross-pollination enriched both the Islamic and European worlds. The Middle Ages were also a time of conflict and upheaval. Feudal lords often engaged in battles to expand their territories, and the constant warfare shaped the political landscape of medieval Europe. Knights clad in armor became iconic symbols of this era, embodying the chivalric ideals of bravery and honor. The Crusades, a series of religious wars, raged between Christians and Muslims for control of the Holy Land. These conflicts had profound effects on both Europe and the Middle East, leading to cultural exchanges, economic shifts, and significant loss of life. The Black Death, a devastating pandemic, swept through Europe, killing millions. This catastrophic event had far-reaching consequences, leading to social and economic upheaval. The massive loss of life caused labor shortages, which in turn led to changes in the feudal system and shifts in power dynamics. Despite the challenges, the Middle Ages laid the groundwork for the Renaissance. The period's intellectual and cultural development set the stage for the rebirth of art, science, and literature that characterized the Renaissance. The rediscovery of classical texts and the innovations of medieval scholars played a crucial role in this transformation. The invention of the printing press by Johannes Gutenberg in the 15th century would revolutionize communication and knowledge sharing, ushering in a new era of intellectual and artistic flourishing. This groundbreaking invention made books more accessible, allowing ideas to spread rapidly and contributing to the profound changes of the Renaissance. Section 5. A Rebirth of Knowledge, the Renaissance. The Renaissance, which began in Italy in the 14th century, marked a renewed interest in classical learning and culture. It was a period of great artistic, scientific, and intellectual achievement. Artists like Leonardo da Vinci, Michelangelo, and Raphael created masterpieces that continue to inspire awe and wonder. Scientists like Nicholas Copernicus and Galileo Galilei challenged the geocentric view of the universe, proposing instead that the Earth revolves around the Sun. This marked a paradigm shift in our understanding of the cosmos. The Renaissance was a time of exploration and discovery. European explorers set sail across the oceans, seeking new trade routes and encountering new cultures. Christopher Columbus's voyage to the Americas in 1492 would have profound consequences, shaping the course of history. The Renaissance was a time of great intellectual ferment. It challenged old ways of thinking and paved the way for the scientific revolution and the Enlightenment. It was a period that celebrated human ingenuity and the pursuit of knowledge.